Well, I suppose if you've been clamoring for more talent to the MCU, good news in regards to the cinematographer that they've just added to the film. When most people ask me what are my two favorite X-Men movies, number one would be X-Men First Class, and number two would be Logan. So I'm very happy to see that John Matheson, who is the cinematographer of both of those two films, has joined the upcoming Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, of course, this does officially unite him, being a man behind those two movies and other projects you guys can look up on his IMDb, joining Sam Raimi, who again has his own unique style and flair that he brings into it. So if you look at what they've done with Doctor Strange in the past, if you look at what Sam Raimi has done, and then if you look at the cinematography, again, in Logan and First Class, which I will continue to argue are the two best cinematic looking and best X-Men films they've made, it's quite clear that they're definitely going for something more unique in the upcoming sequel. Now, automatically people jump to some sort of conclusions that maybe, because he's worked on X-Men previously, this could be some sort of way to bring elements of those universes in, and I don't personally believe that's their direction, goals, or needs, to be honest with you. Maybe they just saw his body of work when he submitted his resume and said, oh wow, yeah, we like what you've done there, just like when they looked at Sam Raimi for the upcoming sequel, and he was a perfect match with his pitch and his style to the way they're gonna handle things. And this again brings me back to X-Men First Class, because that film, being set in the 60s, had a unique way of framing shots and what they did and how they tried to sell you that universe. Doctor Strange being something that Sam Raimi's doing, who loves the campiness and the 60s style, which he brought into the Spider-Man trilogy. You can sort of make an argument that maybe they're going to do something like that in one or two of the multiverses they end up in. And to me personally, I think why they're assembling such a unique team of different visionaries and styles that don't necessarily look like they go together is because that's exactly what they want for this film. Because if you take one team that's worked on a previous film and put them on something else, it tends to carry over some of the same aesthetics and flares. Like if you look at a Chris Nolan movie, outside of his Batman movies, you can tell it's a Chris Nolan movie because it looks like a Nolan movie. Doctor Strange 2 is going to be very different than the first film and almost everything else we've seen in the MCU so far. And my conclusion is that they're adding all of these different styles behind the film because they want it to truly feel unique in every single multiverse they go into. And we've recently seen that with WandaVision, so it sort of, I think, further emphasizes that belief.